Hello, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorns. Brenda Taro here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of April the 15th to the 21st. Let's see what we have. Well, when I was shuffling, you got two cards, and this was your first one that flew out, and I put it back, and then I got this, and then I thought, no, Spirit says you were meant to have that card and the choices, so I took them both. So this could be a week where some of you might be studying, doing some research. Maybe you're trying to get your taxes in order because we are in April. You're doing research, and you could be Googling things and trying to find out things on the internet. But others could be either writing a book or reading books or studying. Okay, you could be studying to write an exam, being busy. We're in April. Pretty soon school's going to be out. If you're in university or you're taking a course, chances are you're trying to tie up loose ends and do your final exams. So you've got choices here to make this week as well. And as we move through this reading, we'll find out what this probably indicates. But this is about making wise and mindful choices this week, thinking about it and not jumping into anything too quickly. You've heard me say this 1,000 times. Everything that glitters isn't always gold. And if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. So this is where you have to listen to your intuition, your gut feeling, and act on your instincts here. And do the research here before you make any choice. So this could be why you're doing research as well. There's something coming in that you have to make a decision and a choice about, and you need to be very sure that you're going to make the right one. Now, coming in with your first oracle message, you've got the card partnership. And it says, once you have decided to walk your path in partnership, you must put the relationship first. Now, this can refer to a personal relationship or romantic relationship with your partner, your significant other, or this could be a partner in business and in your professional life. So this is about putting the relationship first, making sure that you're communicating today with the powers that be, whether it's your own personal partner in life or if it's your boss at work or your partner in business at work. So there's going to be some things where you're going to be making choices here today, which could be determined around your partner. Coming in next, and when I say today, I mean this week, you've got the flow cards. So this is about not making waves, not being resistant, not digging your heels in, and going with the flow. Okay, you want to be able to flow, things to go smoothly today. So be mindful of the things that you say, okay, to others, because we can't take words back once they're out. This is a card that says you just need to step back and take a time out. Okay, call a truce. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in any battles today. That's what they're saying to me. You don't want to get caught up in any debates or battles today. So just go with the flow. Coming in next, you've got the card Change in Direction. And it says, I got to read it here, okay? It says, the changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart and to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future. So follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. So there is a change. Don't you love how the stork is here? So this means there's going to be a new beginning. This is going to be a rebirth. This is about you trying things that are brand new this week. Stepping out there, one step at a time, one baby step at a time. But you're definitely going to be going towards something new here. And maybe, doing the research. Maybe you're wanting to do something new here and taking a new course of study that you want to put on your resume to level you up in that next tax bracket and that next rung of success. So there, experience these changes and embrace them. Okay, don't go with the flow. Rather, don't resist them, because change is often good, and we need something different in our lives when it steps up. So you're going to be busy making choices. You're going to be researching things, studying a topic, and dealing with partnerships this week. Just go easy. Don't beat yourself up. Don't get stressed out about this, because there's going to be a change in direction in the way you're doing things and the direction you're going. Okay, you could be moving, you could be relocating, you could be changing what you're doing at work or taking on a new job or lots of things. Okay, coming in your first row, which could be past tense, past, present, future, beginning, middle, end of the week. So the High Priestess shows up, the Nine of Cups, and the Fool. Now we know the High Priestess is about listening to your intuition. Okay, stepping up to the plate and trusting your intuition and your gut feelings here. Being able to look in and do your research in the background. She does that. She usually sits there with the Akashic records on her lap. She's holding a scroll here or a book, and she's done her homework. And that means she's prepared to go after any of these changes. Okay, so you're going to do your research. You're going to be crossing your T's, dotting your I's, and getting your ducks in a row so you are prepared to go after a situation with 100% confidence. Okay, do your research. Don't be afraid to go after what you want. Okay, you're about to create your dreams now. Coming in with the Nine of Cups, fulfillment. So your hard work is almost, completely successful. It's Nine of Cups is wishes fulfilled. So whatever you've been nurturing and you've been applying your time, your blood, sweat, and tears, and investing your time into, you're going to see a return. Okay, you're going to see some success coming in and a return and a reward for your efforts. Beautiful. The Fool. Nobody's a fool. But again, this card is indicative of change. So we talked about change here. Something's happening here, and you're ready to step out off of that cliff and go after your new project, your new life, the new direction, whatever the case is you're getting involved in. Now, again, the Fool means don't be a fool and jump off that cliff without checking your parachute. So you need to be prepared. Okay, be prepared before you take this leap of faith. And I see you doing this here. I see you being careful. I see you. This is why they wanted me to take this card and the choices you're going to be make, because you're going to research everything. And I can see you guys being very careful about this change coming into your life, which is a good thing. Now, you've got the World, you've got the Eight of Swords, and you've got the Two of Wands, which is in the middle of the week, or what you could be feeling, the energy around you right now. The World is basically completion. End of one cycle, beginning of a new one. So a lot of you are seeing a change coming in. You realize that what's done is done, and you're now ready to step up to the plate and go after something new. Now, it's a beautiful card of good karma, good energy, good luck, happiness in general. Okay, so you're ready now to step up to the plate and into this new beginning again. So the World is your oyster. You pretty much have everything at your fingertips now that you need, and the choices that you're making now are amazing. And the World card is about that. It's giving you choices, numerous ones to go after. The Eight of Swords says step out of your way. Okay, this is the anxiety card. This is a card where you get up in your head and you start presuming and assuming because things aren't happening quick enough, or you're not seeing the return of rewards fast enough, or you're not hearing from somebody when you wanted to. This is a card that says step out of your way, because the only thing holding you back from having success is yourself. So presuming and assuming and getting up in your head when things don't happen quick enough, we've all been guilty of this. Okay, thinking that it isn't going to happen, we bring in all that negative karma towards ourselves, and it only makes things worse. So Eight of Swords says you're not seeing a picture in complete clarity. Keep doing your research, then you'll see the picture in clarity before you start presuming and assuming that you're going to fall on your face and it's not going to work. So step out of your way. You're the only one right now holding yourself back, because nothing else is. The universe wants to see you succeed, so surrender to it. Coming in with the Two of Wands, planning. Yes. So again, I always look at this card as duality, a partnership again, dealing with somebody else here that's going to help us collaborate and move together in the same direction and be successful. So it's all about stepping up to the plate and not getting up in your head and worrying. Again, Two of Wands, planning, moving ahead, partnership. You're thinking about this change, this move forward. You could be planning to, excuse me, to make this change and move in a new direction. That's what this is all about. So don't give up, but you may be collaborating with others. Now, often I look at this card as change and moving. You might be taking a trip for business or a trip for pleasure, or combining the two together. You're watching for your ship to come in, definitely, because you're working on something that's taking you in a better direction that you need to feel hopeful about. You need to feel liberated and excited about. Coming in at the end of the week, you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Very different queens. However, the Queen of Pentacles is, she's out there nurturing her goals, wanting to see success coming in towards her here. Okay, so this is all about you nurturing your plans and, you know, working towards. This is why I don't show you guys the cards, because my lighting here is the pits. So you know what I'm talking about here. Planting your seeds, having stability. She's very good with money. She's a very good business person as well. And I think you are totally thinking about you know, business in this reading this week. Now, you know, being patient in the process. Okay, don't get up in your head and start thinking because you haven't seen the returns right away, or you haven't, you know, seen your success come in immediately. It doesn't. Rome wasn't built in a day. It takes, you know, one brick at a time to build that empire. So you're definitely planting your seeds. What you nurture is going to grow here. Okay, and this is about you being patient in the process. I mean, she's usually shown with a coin at her abdomen, like she's ready to give birth to a child, and she realizes there's a gestation period. She realizes that things aren't going to happen overnight. She can't give birth right away or to her dreams right away. So just go with the flow here, okay? Don't get all stressed out here over this. This is about you realizing that you have to wait and things will fall into line as they need to be. The Queen of Swords comes in and shows independence here. You're going out on your own. You have made a decision to walk away from situations that weren't fulfilling, that weren't rewarding, that weren't showing you the return for your hard work. Whether they were relationships, whether they were jobs you were in, whatever the case is, because this is all about making choices and change happening at this time. So this Queen of Swords, she heads out there in a new direction. She's on her own personal journey. She goes solo. She's independent. And she's not sure where she's going because she hasn't got there yet, but she does it with confidence. She gets rid of everything that doesn't serve her anymore. So you could be cutting out situations or people out of your life that no longer are meant to walk this leg of the path with you. Four of Wands, celebrate. Now we had the 2, now we have the 4. And the 4 says get ready to celebrate something. Okay, pat yourself on the back for the accomplishments that you've made, and maybe you're going to be celebrating that. This can also be homecoming. This can be celebration of a home or somebody returning to the home. You may be celebrating an event like a wedding, an engagement, the announcement of a baby's birth, a baptism, anything like that. So you're going to be celebrating something, and it can even be celebrating this change in the choices and the movement that you're doing right now. Great. Okay, let's see what we have here for additional information here. What do you need to see, know, and expect? Let's see what our guides have to say for you today. Let's see what we have here for my beautiful achievers, my Capricorns. Lots of changes happening here. Change in direction. So with your High Priestess, we have the Lovers. And again, the Lovers is indicative of making profound, possibly life-changing choices in our life. And they could be determined around partnership. Okay, about your partner in life that you love, or about a partner in business. So I always say, don't let your head lead you. Don't let your heart lead your head when you're making this decision. Coming in with a 9 of Cups, you have the 6 of Cups, reminiscing, thinking about the past, romanticizing about things maybe way back in your childhood or people there that were there in your life. But there could also be the reconnection of someone that has returned from a distance or had become distanced from you in a relationship, and they return. So this could be closure for you, could be an apology, it could be getting together to share a laugh about the past. Maybe you're connecting with somebody on social media you went to school with, and you're going to get together over lunch or something and have a good giggle. This is also you being happy and tapping into your inner child. Some of you could be dealing and entertaining with children in your life right now. Coming in with the Fool, you've got the Hangman. Being prepared. Remember I said don't jump off the cliff until you're prepared. The Hangman is that pause state of energy and action. Thinking about your moves, not jumping into anything too quickly. You're not there permanently. This sort of pause state of action is very, very temporary. Once you've done the research and you receive everything that you need, you'll be able to make the choice to step down and hit the ground running and head towards that beautiful goal. So some of you might be feeling like you're hanging in limbo right now. Things aren't moving too quick. Coming in with the World, you have the Six of Wands. Love that card. Victory after hard work and struggle. Getting noticed. People are going to see you. You might be getting business generated to your website or to your business. You might be getting an award, a diploma, something where people are going to applaud you for the hard work you've applied to something. Maybe you are. Maybe you're getting your degree here because you were studying. Maybe you're graduating, some of you, and getting a degree, and you're finally finished, and people are going to notice that, and you're going to want to party and celebrate that. Getting noticed. It's almost like public recognition. The Eight of Swords, you have the Knight of Cups. You know, if you're looking for love, this could be it. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that comes riding into town to sweep you off your feet. Some of you could be falling madly in love with somebody, but it's also the card that says whoever this person is they bring something to the table of life for you, where the puzzle pieces fit, where you're compatible, where you get along, where you can discuss things. You're on the same planet, basically. So beautiful. Coming in with the Ten of Wands, you have the Knight of Swords. So two different knights coming in here. So the Knight of Swords is also fast-moving action. And this particular knight could be your knight in shining armor, but also this is a card that says something happens very quickly. You're going to want to act on it very quickly, but you need to think about it. Remember what I said? Don't let your heart lead your head. This is about being very careful. Read between the lines. Don't do anything rash. Make any quick decisions or choices or sign anything too fast. Once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. Beware, consumer. Okay, be careful. Coming in with the Queen of Pentacles, planning your moves, waiting patiently. Again, you've got another card that talks about waiting patiently. This is the the Eight of Pentacles. Working on that. Working on something here. We talked about books, research, study. You could be apprenticing. You could be working very hard to prove to the powers that be that you're an asset there, that you have the ability to succeed at something, and you're wanting to prove that. Working very hard at your job, your craft, your gift, okay, your talent that you have. And again, this has to do with studying, research, and books. Taking a course. Maybe you're doing the practical part of your apprenticeship, and you're doing the theory. Coming in with the Queen of Swords, you've got the Eight of Wands. Again, fast-moving action. So we had the King of Swords. Now we have the Eight of Wands, and that's quick-moving action. So the momentum's going to pick up. This hangman mode here won't last for long, and I told you it's a temporary pause of action anyway. And so this means you're going to get busy, and it could have to do with a lot of contact that you're going to be receiving in phone calls, emails, texts, letters, anything like that. You're ready now to go after what you want. So if you've been in this sort of hangman state, you know, hanging in limbo, waiting for something to pick up here, now you don't have to get up in your head and worry. You're going to be busy. Now, I have to tell you, this also refers to the Wands of Cupid. Coming in with the celebration card, we have the gift card, which is the Six of Pentacles. Now this is give and take, push-pull energy. This is negotiations when this card comes out, but it's also the card of generous gifts, generosity. Somebody's going to step up and want to give you something, or you're going to want to help somebody else. This is a card that says, you know, it's the leveling up, and it's balancing everything, making everything fair and just here. Receiving a gift of some sort this week could be time, effort, support, or maybe even money, or even love that comes into you. But you will see that negotiations will go well. So any interviews that you've been dealing with will you know, possibly be very successful. Okay, well, my beautiful Capricorns, this is your reading for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, and prosperous, successful week. And always know I send you lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon, my Capricorns.